Hey guys, it's me, 80s World for Today, guys, we're talking to you guys about Mexico nil, USA nil. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you guys. For this game, guys, I gotta say that I'm a bit disappointed with the USA. You know, and I think it's fair to say that this was a game that it could have gone either way. If I'm being honest with you guys, there was chances for both teams, and I think it's fair to say for the U.S. this is a good point. And generally I don't like to play for draws, but in this kind of game, given what Mexico is like, given our record over there in the Azteca, I think a draw is a decent result. And like I said, I'll take the draw any day of the week. And I think for the U.S., what's really disappointing was that our finishing was just awful today. Christian Pulisic had some great opportunities, in particular. Ochoa made some great saves. Pepe was non-existent in the game. Whale was okay, I guess. Um, and I just think that for me, for Greg, I look what he did in those last couple of minutes. The substitutions, I thought it was very bad. I can understand, bringing on Giorena, bringing on Pivcock. I actually thought that was good substitutions. But him bringing on Aaron Long, him bringing on Eric Palmer Brown, him bringing on these kind of players, it showed to me that he just was accepting a draw. And that for me is a mindset I just don't like. That if we're on the road, that we're just gonna play for a draw. You know, I just particularly find that to be very dumb, and I just find that to be very annoying because, you know, it's just it just bothers me so much. And then you bring on Morris as well. I just didn't think that was a right necessary substitution, and for the U.S. in particular, I think it shows how good we. I think defensively, I think the defense on the day was pretty good. Like Robinson, I thought had a good game. Zimmerman, I thought I had a decent game. Robinson as well, Miles Robinson, even though I got a yellow card, I thought he had a decent game. Weah as well, and the Gio Reyna, man. When Gio Reyna came on, man, he already had a huge impact. He was doing really well, provide two key passes, and he was doing really well off the bench. And this is a guy that's only 19, guys. This is a guy that's only 19. He's coming off a long term injury. And I think it's fair to say, with Timothy Weah suspended, I think Gio Reyna has to start against Panama. Gio Reyna has to start against Panama. And I actually would consider dropping Pepe for that game and actually putting Pivcock. Because remember, guys, we are one win away from Qatar. If we win our game against Panama, we will be in Qatar. There's no other implications or anything like that. As long as we win, because Panama dropped points today. Panama dropped points today, which is huge, huge, guys. They dropped to Honduras at home, and that's a huge, huge, valuable. That is huge for us, guys. And as well as the fact that Canada lost today, which was really interesting. you know. And like I said, for the U.S. here in particular, I think for Berhalter in particular, like I said, the chances was too wasteful, and I'm looking at the chances like Pivcock had, I'm looking at the chances that Pulisic had, that Reina had, and it was just all around very big chances. And it's just disappointing for me in that, I'm looking at this U.S. team, and I feel like for me, it's a team that can challenge. Yeah, Pivcock had that shot there. Giorena. Actually, Giorena didn't have a shot. Then Kellen Acosta, I think, had one from distance. Um, Pepe didn't do much. Pulisic, two shots. And the way how many shots he had? He had one shot. And then I think that was the early save. Musa had a shot. Adams as well. And I think for the U.S., it's going to be very, very interesting to see how we play against Panama. Because remember, guys, Yedlin's is suspended for that game. DeAndre Yedlin will not play the game. So Shaq Moore's been called up. We also have Timothy Weah, who's suspended for that game. So two key big players suspended, which I think will be very, very interesting. And like I said, for the U.S., man, for Lozano, man, Lozano is one of the wasteful players in the day. Dude, this guy had like so many opportunities. How he didn't score is just beyond me. Jimenez had some good chances there. And then Corona as well, Jesus Corona was decent. I was really impressed with Jorge Sanchez. I think he had a very good game. Was one of the best players. Ochoa was also very good. I think Hector Herrera had a decent game. Edson Alvarez I thought was decent as well. And I just think that all around, guys, this was just a game that it was just a back and forth kind of game. There wasn't really a clear superior team. I don't think there was any team that was better on the day. I think it was around an even game. Stats wise, it looked really even. There wasn't really any big better team, on the day. I think USA did miss the bigger chances, though. I think USA should have at least scored one goal in this game. I look at that chance that Pulisic had. I think it was the 39th minute. He shot straight at Ochoa. Then Jordan Peacock there, what he couldn't even get on the end of the tap, and I just think for the U.S. man, it's a bit disappointing because like I said, going away to the Azteca and having if we had won this match, it would have been huge for us in the table. But like I said, guys, it is what it is. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna take a point any day of the week because we could have lost this game, and in fact, I actually thought we would lose this game. But I think it shows what this Mexico team is limitations are. I think this shows that this Mexico team isn't as glamorous as we used to believe it is, and I think we could see the decline. And I'm starting to see the decline, guys. This Mexico team is on the decline. It's quite evidently shown. And like I said, guys, I just think that for Mexico in particular, they have to be more disappointed with this. The fact that they weren't able to they only picked up, they weren't able to score a single goal against USA home and away. That's very, very disappointing on their part. And like I said, why did Tata only make two subs? Why didn't you bring on Diego Lainez? Why didn't you bring on, I don't know, like Diego Lainez or Jesus Gallardo? Why not you bring on those players? I just don't understand. And like I said, for the U.S., man, it's a very disappointing performance. But like I said, though, a draw is a decent result. And our two games coming up are against, as I said, Panama at home, which is going to take place on Sunday. And then obviously, you guys know the final game, that will be Costa Rica. So let me show you guys the time for that. And as you guys can see the table right here, guys, we're at 22 points. And let's go look at the round 13, guys. Okay. Like I said, guys, I was actually going to do a live stream, but guys, I'll be honest with you guys, I was busy. I didn't really feel like doing a live stream. There isn't really a whole lot to talk about this game, so that's why I didn't really want to do a live kind of thing. So rather, I decided to do a regular post match review. That's how I traditionally like it anyway. It's a lot easier for me to think of it. I just like it like this way. Made so many videos. So let's go look at the USA. Why is the USA fixtures not coming up here? I love this football website, dude. This football website, man, I think it has to be my favorite website for football stuff. It gives you all the updates here. That's the beauty about it. It tells you every single thing that's going on in the world. And that's the great thing about it. So, really like that, man. Really like that indeed. Unfortunately, it's not showing up here, so I'm just going to use the Google thing to expedite the time. So, as you guys can see right here, let me put USA. USMNT. So, you guys can see, right, guys, our game is going to be against Panama. At home on 7 p.m. And then, of course, the Costa Rica game will be on Wednesday, March 30th. Hopefully, by that point, we'll be qualified already, and that game won't really matter. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens indeed. So, like I said, guys, I want you guys to comment down below. Who do you guys think was the best player for the USA on the day? For me, there wasn't really anyone that was like stand-worthy-ish. I guess I'll probably say Anthony Robinson. I thought he had a good game, or Zimmerman. I would say one of those two. I think for Greg, as I said, I think this is a decent game. Like I said, guys, I think for the U.S., like I said, I'm okay with the point. And as I said, I think this was a game in which we definitely could have very well lost if Mexico had better finishing, especially Lozano, man. Dude, Lozano, man. He had it. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be about it for today. So, like I said, guys, a very just a brief match review. Like I said, guys, this game was kind of a snooze fest. There wasn't really a whole lot of action. I still think the game was good. It was a good game, but it was just a bit of an underwhelming in the sense that how bad both teams were, especially in front of goal. But it at least was competitive. At least it was competitive, and it was a back and forth game. And that's the thing about these rivalries is that it should be competitive. There shouldn't be a clear gap. So, like I said before, I'm happy with the result. And like I said, guys, I want you guys comment down below what you guys think of the game. So, like I said, guys, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, like this video if you really did enjoy. Make sure you guys check out my posts. Let's description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.